What's up, guys? It's Peak Octane back with another episode of the D105 College Football Mod. As always, check below in the description for the link to their Twitter page, and if you want to see how you can set this up, let me know in the comments below. First up in the Western Region first round games, we have Oklahoma versus Washington State, and we have Washington State getting on the board with a field goal first to take a 3-0 lead. Oklahoma, early in the second quarter, finds their way into the end zone to get on the scoreboard, and they take a 4-point lead. Not too long after, they get a pick six, and he is going all the way. That is going to be a 2-score lead for Oklahoma. In a matter of seconds, they have gone from 0 to 14 points, and they get another interception. Oh, this is a huge opportunity to extend this lead for Oklahoma. Can they take advantage? They are down at the 3-yard line, and they punch it in on the ground. That is going to be a 21-3 lead. Or right before halftime, Washington State has a chance, and oh no, it's picked off again. That's his second interception, except this time, it looks like he will go all the way. That is going to be another pick six before the end of the first half, and that will be a 28-3 lead. What a turn of events. 28-point quarter for the Sooners. Moving on to the third quarter, Oklahoma gets a field goal to extend the lead to 28 points. Washington State counters with a tremendous downfield pass. That is a 51-yard touchdown to a wide open receiver down the field. Oklahoma's trying to get their lead back up, and they punch it into the end zone with some broken tackles from their running back, and that is going to be a 38-10 lead in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma gets another interception. That is 3 pick sixes on the day, and that is your final score. 45-10. Oklahoma takes the victory and moves on to the second round. In our second game of today, we have Washington and SMU. And SMU gets on the board first to take a 3-0 lead. And SMU finds a huge play from their wide receiver down the field. As they were backed up, the quarterback was standing in the end zone, but they get all the way to the opponent's 24, and they take advantage and run it into the end zone. That is going to be a 10-point lead. SMU's special teams getting involved now, and he gets some small movements to avoid the defenders, and he is into the end zone. That is a 82-yard punt return for a touchdown. Oh my goodness, what a return. SMU is pouring it onto Washington. Washington's offense finally responds. Their running back finds open field, and he will go all the way for a touchdown. That is a 69-yard run. Oh my goodness, is this a sign that Washington's coming back? SMU responds and says not so fast. They get in the end zone to make the score a 24-7 ball game. We're nearing the end of the first half, and Washington finds a way into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead to 10 going into halftime. Moving on late to the third quarter, SMU gets a field goal on the board to extend the lead to 13 points. Washington's trying to move the ball downfield, and oh my goodness, a juke, a spin, and a fumble. Oh no, SMU recovers just when Washington was getting some momentum and field position. SMU gets a lucky break. He gets wide open space, and he is gonna go all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown. That is a 20-point lead, assuming they go for the extra point, but they go for 2, and they get it. That is going to be a 35-14 lead. That is a full 3 touchdowns that Washington needs to make up, and they get 1. Can they get the other 2? They cut the lead to 14. Washington's trying to make something happen, and oh no, they fumble it. They fumble the ball, and SMU picks it up. The defender, the lineman, the big boys running down the field, and he is into the end zone. That is a touchdown. Now, mind you, I am playing on the defense here, but SMU decides to go for it even though they're up 3, and it pays off as they get the touchdown, and that is a 49-21 score as your final score, and SMU upsets Washington and moves on to the second round. Next up, we have Cal against Boise State. Now, I want to make sure I apologize here because I missed the first few scores. As you can see, we're not starting at 0-0. We are indeed starting at 7-3 in California's favor. But nonetheless, we still got some gameplay, thankfully. This wasn't a situation where I missed the entire game. We just missed a few key moments. So again, I apologize, but that's just how it is. That just happens sometimes when I'm recording these. And as you can see, we have an interception in the end zone, and Boise State takes over, and they are going to they're going to try and take the lead here, but they throw an interception in the end zone of their own. Ouch. This 7-3 score held for quite some time. As you can see, we're already late in the fourth quarter by the time Boise State takes a lead. They finally get into the end zone to take a 3-point lead, but right before the end of regulation, Cal gets a field goal to tie this game. Boise State still gets one more opportunity though, and the ball is thrown deep and he catches it, but he is short. Only got down to the 18-yard line. That is too bad. As you can see, Cal gets a field goal to take a 3-point lead in overtime. Boise State counters with a field goal of their own, so the next 4 wins in this NFL format overtime. Unfortunately, they don't have the NCAA overtime, but that's just how it is. And what a huge play by Cal, and this will put them in field goal range. Oh my goodness, they've got this game in hand. And there it is. That's the field goal that puts them over the edge, and Cal takes the 16-13 victory in overtime with the clutch field goal as the next points won the game. There it is. 16-13 win for Cal in overtime, and they will be moving on to the second round. Next up, we have Purdue against Iowa. Big Ten matchup in the first round. I know that typically isn't in the NCAA tournaments, but it was the best I could do. It just played out that way. And Iowa strikes first with a touchdown in the back of the end zone. We're skipping ahead though after Purdue got a field goal, and Purdue throws an interception, and this is going to set up Iowa very nicely. They're already at the opponent 23-yard line. They're looking to take advantage, and with the flip pass, they are back in the end zone. Number 42 with his second touchdown of the game, and that is a 14-3 lead for Iowa. Purdue rumbles into the end zone. He just trucks through a player, and they cut the lead to 4 points. And Rondale Moore, oh my goodness, the speed, he breaks away, and that is a touchdown for Purdue. A 74-yard touchdown, and that will give Purdue a 3-point lead late in the second quarter. We move on after no score in the third quarter to a touchdown by Purdue. Once again, a short yardage rushing touchdown. Purdue takes a 10-point lead, and they get a turnover. Purdue picks it off on one of the first plays by Iowa, and that will give Purdue excellent field position. They only get a field goal out of it, and the score is going to be 27-14. Iowa's trying to make something happen. He finds the tight end up the field, and what a juke, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Oh my goodness. What a juke. That cuts the lead down to 6. Iowa has the ball with an opportunity, but no, it's picked off, and Purdue will get the ball at the Iowa 4-yard line with 1:10 to go. Oh no. Purdue ran Iowa all the way out of timeouts and then got the field goal to make this a 2-possession game, 9 points. Iowa's got to make something happen quick, and they throw an interception. Oh, that absolutely kills their hopes as they have no timeouts to stop the clock, and Purdue takes the knee and they take the 30-21 victory to move on to the second round of the Western region of the tournament. As you can see, the updated bracket, we have Oklahoma moving on to play SMU, and we have Cal moving on to play the 20th seeded Purdue, trying to make a Cinderella run in this tournament. Holy smokes. And each of those 4 teams will be fighting for their spot in the Sweet 16. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and check out all the links down below, including my Twitch channel. Thanks, and bye.